Hello, everybody, and hey, welcome to more Mega Man Legends. Let's hear it for the frickin' finale. I'm Robin at Aaron Jack without a C, and today we are going to beat and complete Mega Man Legends. So, I am working towards a financial goal right now to finish this off. So we're going to be doing a little grinding to start off, which grants me the opportunity to talk a little bit about what grinding actually looks like. Now, this game is only about 10 hours long, okay? So there's not, like, any amount of grinding is going to make this game finally feel long. It already feels a little on the short side if you know what you're doing. But I have been at it for about 3 to 5 hours, I think. Because there are some weapons that require you... Told you it was a good place to farm Zenny. Yeah, Necrobob was absolutely right and I was wrong. I should have gotten a vacuum arm. I should have upgraded it entirely. And, I should have just done this method. So we are in the Cardon Forest Ruins subgate, and this is not the place where you get the most Zenny. However, it is the place where you can get more Zenny per minute than almost any other location in the game. Got a frozen pizza in the oven and a love of a cat to sustain me. Hell yeah. It was a lovely lady RPG. It's a hell of a game. Ooh. I need to know about that one. So, with the vacuum arm fully upgraded, it essentially makes any dropped item like Zenny and health come to you almost immediately. Which, as you can see, is great. We just run over, pop 6 shots at full attack strength. And before the last bullet lands, we can just hold triangle to draw everything in. Second day of appointment cancellation for my PCP in 3 weeks. Oh my god. I am so sorry. Cats and pizza. I have a cat, some potion of masculinity ready to administer, and I'm planning to make some fancy soup in a bit. Oh, get you that tea juice. So the great thing about this place is that it's right inside. Literally, this is the entrance right here. And then you just walk over into the first room you can reach. Lovely Lady RPG is Disco Elysium written for depressed trans women. So I need to play it. I just need to play it. So as you can see, it's super quick to do. You get about 10,000 Zenny, close to. I think the average count is about 9,500 per run. And then you just run over to the Catalog's Ruins over here, and it resets everything. Das Kunstkollektiv. Well, hell yeah. I'll be checking that out a little bit later, and so should you. As I mentioned in the last stream, Rose is very good at recommendations for games. Which is why we're sitting in an urgent care so someone can poke my boob lump and be like, oh, that is a lump. Why don't you write you some doctor's orders for a mammogram so we can see if you have breast cancer? Like, literally, your closest living AFAB relative. Yeah. I am knocking on wood for you. I have a not dissimilar thing going on. I've had this pressure in my side after taking painkillers after surgery on a roughly empty stomach. It's probably an ulcer. I've been trying to get looked at all year, and it's just like not quite been a thing that I can do anything about because the Medicare system in this country just is horrific. Because like You hear this talk about Canadian wait times in hospitals, which is largely completely untrue. And B, I would rather sit and wait and know I'm going to get helped than sit and wait and know I'm not. Like, at least if I'm sitting and waiting in a hospital lobby, it means somebody's going to see me. But I've been doing a lot of sitting and waiting at home so that I can see if somebody has an opening in their schedule. And maybe in a few months I can talk to somebody. Got a lump for a month and you can't get like a permission slip to get a scan? Yeah, pretty much. It's wild. It's not a great system. But we're almost at the amount of money that we need. I am looking to get 660,000 zenny, which isn't even the most I've held in my time grinding. I don't know what to tell you, man. Doctors keep not showing up for work. Yeah. It's a bum system. Okay, that's 65 for 6.5. We got a lot of stuff to buy. Oh my god. So, this, I think, will be the last amount of money I need for the rest of the game. Like, seriously, I've upgraded everything as much as I can. I did the calculations, and while I am gay and bad at math, I think I have the right number. So, even though it's not going to take us a full 2 hours to finish off the game, I am going to use this as an opportunity to show off all the frickin' weapons at full upgrade, which I thought might be fun because some of these weapons are really good and some of them are absurd. If I can't get in tonight, I get off work at 1 p.m. tomorrow, I will haunt this office's fucking dreams. Hell yeah. Okay, almost there. We just need to go a little bit over the edge. Poke my fucking lump. That's the latest dance craze. Poke my fucking lump. So, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing well. I got a roommate coming in to work out getting her stuff moved in. That's a lot of fun because I really like this person. She's very cool. And she's like a member of a community I've been hanging around for a long time that have been absolutely a massive positive influence on my mental health and emotional well-being. My medical related news is some good, some bad. Good, got the okay to restart antidepressants while staying a human lab rat, which I think means you can continue making some money. That's good. Return to surface? Yes. Sourced the poor woman at the clinic today who was waiting over an hour past her appointment time, only had to wait like half an hour. Yeah, like you still got wait times. But you get to get there. You get to get in there. I'm Jesus in your clubhouse, and you're doubting Thomas. Poke me. What kind of Eurobeat do you think Mega Man Legends would sound like? Oh, God. That's a really good question. I have no idea. So, we're going to spend our money, because we have what we need. This will take a couple of levels of upgrades. Then it should be roughly maxed out. Yep. And then range, which I think there's only one. Yep. That is everything in the game upgraded to absolute max. And now we're going to do the very, very slowest thing we are going to do for the rest of the game. So you can't upgrade your normal arm. That's just what happens when you don't have anything equipped. Bad. The compensation for being a human lab rat, is quite a bit less than I was led to believe. Oh, God. They gave you, like, a weird estimate. Yeah. This is one of the first ones you get in the game. And it's a nice buster. Like, look at that. Good spread, fast. Not that strong. But it's good. It's good. Tokenetable, hell yeah. So yeah, decent attack, great energy, does not let up. Good rapidity, good spread, solid. And then we got the Powered Buster, which is basically a bazooka. Whoa. So look at the size of that explosion, and it's like immensely powerful. It's got good range too. Like, let's see how far we can get it to hit. Yep, it will hit all the way across from there, which is kind of incredible. Let's see if we can hit that hill. Yep. How about we thread the needle? Nah, can't quite do that. So that's the Powered Buster. Basically just a bazooka. So it's never gonna look that impressive. We already upgraded the drill arm, and you already know what it looks like. It's fun. So let's move on to, yeah, the shot camera right into the van. Classic shit. So we got a grenade. I will say, this has one of my favorite sound effects in the game. That heavy metallic thud. Plus, that explosion range is huge. It's so good. My good health news is I finally got my punctures done, so we can finally decide what to do with the ball in my neck. Oh, damn. Hell yeah. I hope it works out. Then we got the Spread Buster. This one I've never used. Like, in all seriousness, there are some weapons I have never actively used, but you can imagine that this one is pretty fun. It's like the grenade, but everything. Like, look at this. This is incredible. This is a great weapon. But I don't like grenades. It's just not what I tend to use in games, because I know it works. We've seen the vacuum arm, and we're going to skip the active buster for a moment because we need to actually go and try it out in an area where we can make use of its key feature, the homing. Now, this is what I love. This arm just looks so short. And now, we have a Z-Saber. Like, look at that. It's got a little bit of range. And I think it's actually really cool that they just let his arm look really short for this. It's a good little weapon. Oh. Super Mario 64 Beyond the Cursed Mirror. I think I've heard about that one. First state was about twice what the second state was. They didn't technically lie, they just didn't make the difference obvious. The lady who coordinates the study at the clinic end was apparently a bit mad about it. Ooh. Ooh. I hope things work out here. So here's the Grand Grenade. This one explodes on contact. And like the Spread Buster, has a lot of explosions all in it. Which means all those explosions are their own distinct hits. This is great. It's a good solid weapon. Now let's see. We got 2 more weapons before we look at the crowning glories. Just blows up everything. So here's the mine. And this one, we don't get much of an opportunity to show off because we've seen it before. But there you go. It's a nasty explosion, and it's also not that effective because even though you can lay it down fast, thank goodness, there's not much you can do with it. However, now we have the shield arm, which I kind of like. Like, look at that. It makes a really annoying sound too, which I love. I would love to believe that somebody just bit crushed their own voice for this. I would have preferred a different sound for like how that works, obviously, but Yeah, its energy drops quick, but it is actively like a solid weapon. So now we're going to try out the Active Buster, but we're going to try something different with it. We are actually going to go down into the depths and show off how nasty it is. We've already seen it a little bit. Mecha Bob says, I'm not very happy about it either, but as long as I don't have to wait for the next stage without antidepressants, I guess I'll put up with it. Yeah, it's probably a Sawtooth wave. Yeah, it's squeeze. Or would it be triangles? I don't know. The Active Buster we've already seen in action when we were fighting the Gesellschaft in the aerial battles. And it's nasty, but its energy left a lot to be desired. However, we now have infinite energy. And this thing rips ass. Like, two hits will kill those things, and it's rapid fire. It is one of the best weapons in the game. And I say one of, because the other weapon that is the best in the game, I'm going to give y'all a choice. I can equip it and show it off, or I can equip it and move on with the game, and you get to see what happens to the final boss as a surprise. It is the Shining Laser. And it is my favorite weapon in the game. So we got one vote for surprising us. If we get some overwhelming votes for stuff, we'll do it. Let's see. We need to go to downtown. I know what that thing does, so I'm going to vote for surprise. Okay, cool. That's 2 votes. I'll show it off as soon as people like start getting overwhelming with their requests, just so we can keep things moving along. As a note, we've done everything. Oh, yeah. We were at about 7 to 8 hours the last time we played, and now I'm at about 12 hours. 14 hours. Never mind. That was about 6 hours of grinding in an 8 or 9 hour game. A game that can be completed in 3 hours, by the way. It's very short. Okay, so I think I need to go... Where am I? Yeah, I think I need to go east for this. We are probably not even going to make it to the first hour of a stream, or at least not very far beyond it. They are seen, but we acknowledge them. They aren't seen, but we acknowledge them. Yeah, it's a good time. Under an hour if you speedrun it, which I cannot do. I would love to know how, but there's also ways of doing it with easy mode, because you get some parts that make it a little bit easier to do. Also, it's worth mentioning, speedrunning this game does not usually involve upgrading all weapons to max. There aren't a lot of 100% speedruns because there's not a lot of ways to really grind the crap out of this game super quick. It's surprisingly solid in terms of glitches. Trying to describe AM Flux to people in another window is weird because that show is so much. Yep. Okay, I've got a lot of range here, but I want to get my stats roughly maxed out. Feel like we can do better than that, but I don't know. This is pretty darn good. Oh, saw a little glimpse there. Nobody saw anything. And guess what? We get to just ignore money. Just walk right on by. Who gives a shit? We don't. We don't need it. I feel like if you speedrun it, you don't get to just enjoy the bonds. Yeah, and that's a big part of why I like this game. The characters are just so good. Baby Assassins? It's not a weird spin-off of Baby Geniuses. Sorry. I don't like thinking about that movie because I saw it in theaters for reasons that have nothing to do with the movie itself and everything to do with some work I had at the time. You know what? We'll just skip them. Majority of speed tech is just angled jumping. Like what I'm doing? Mega Man is like the Intergalactic Federation now. He's moved beyond capitalism. Pretty much. Like, look at that. Now we move down to the actual final area of the dungeon, but I don't think we need to do this yet. I think we need to go back up and actually install the keys that we picked up. Because I didn't get into what all we did last time, did we? It's 2 fail girl assassins. I love that. Aw, I love me a fail girl. It's what I've been saying for a while now. Let women fail. Let women be disasters. Faster. Well, harder to do it from that direction. Weird. Yeah, I got a lot of movies I need to watch. I have passed on so many. So, before we get started, because this is where the end starts, let's quickly brush up on what all actually freaking happened while I just run around and do some fights. So the story is basically, these guys wanted to find the mythical Mother Lode, a massive treasure that would provide boundless, infinite energy, so they say. And it's available on this little island called Catalox. Problem. They've been needing refractors in order to be able to get the ground running on anything. They crash landed on this island that they were heading for. And had a good time trying to rebuild themselves from the ground up. But, then other people were after the Mother Lode, specifically the Bonds, a pirate family born from aristocracy, now turned to crime. Or maybe their family was already crime lords because they were fantabulously rich. So in order to unlock the mysteries of the Mother Lode, we had to enter into subgates, which carried more refractors, which allowed us to power our brand new car and our flying ship, which was busted at the beginning of the game. But then we got access to a subgate, which opened up a place called the Main Gate, which is where we're at now. This is the thing that nobody's been able to get into until now. But we've also been discovering that Mega Man knows some stuff that he doesn't realize he should. He is able to read a mysterious language that nobody else can read. And he's not sure why. And also, a lot of this is going way too smooth for him. So now that we've unlocked the main gate, multiple sub-cities have popped up that we had to go in and destroy a whole bunch of ancient Reaver bots, which allowed us to grab 3 keys: Watcher, Sleeper, and Dreamer. With those 3 keys, we can now unlock the main gate. Within the main gate, the final room. We don't know what's happening, but a lot of the people in town are getting scared because they're starting to see that like all these things are popping up, these sub-cities, the main gate popping up in Old Town, all of that. It's a little terrifying. So we're now going to operate the central gate. Let's see. I'm going to catch up on the chat real quick. I love Strange Girl Assassins, Nico Robin, my beloved. So maybe also Failure Girl Assassins? Yes. Maybe Assassins Every Day, the movie the show is based on. I haven't seen the series yet. Ooh, seen the first movie. It's funny, but also very quirky. I love quirky. My favorite trope is extremely bad at everything except killing. I love it. I'm don't think the Legend of the Motherlode is exclusive to this island. There was just a legend of something big. Yeah, it was like a general, like, One Piece kind of thing. Then there was a prophecy that Rock Bullnut was a reincarnation of God of Freedom. Joy Boy! Don't do that! Venn diagram for fabulously rich aristocracy and heinous crimes is a circle. Calling it now, it's full of ghosts. Yeah. OS voice. Warning. The central gate has been locked by Eden. Activation requires manual override through the use of Watcher, Sleeper, and Dreamer keys. Well, we got those. So, we've already unlocked subspace. Maybe we just get to go down. Maybe that's all we have to do. Let's find out. Maybe we just gotta go. Maybe it's just go time. Oh, wow, you can thread the needle and just walk right past those guys. Okay. Eden, not ominous. Ow. Yeah, it's fine. All right. So I'm gonna do my best not to use my special weapon. But this is where the game gets weird, so if I get quiet, it's for good reason.
Huh? There's some writing. Watcher. What is that supposed to mean?
What do you think? All right, door 1.
The second door. What is this? It reads Sleeper. The third door. What does this one say? Dreamer? Well, it should be the last one.
Oop. What a strange little room. I wonder what's gonna happen.
What's happening to me? This is the first time I've ever been here, but I feel like I've seen this before. Something is telling me there's danger here, that it shouldn't be opened.
And yet...
It's a man? A person?
Was it you who awoke me? It is somewhat earlier than I had planned, but no matter. Thank you for awakening me.
No problem, bud.
Have we met before? Oh, please forgive me. You are a purifier model, assigned to the direct command of Mother. As I recall, you were designated Mega Man Trigger. Please forgive me. I did not recognize you in your current configuration.
You know me?
You don't remember? Ah, I see. You have suffered memory loss, yes? Then for what purpose have you awakened me? I assume that your reason for coming here is to purge the carbons that have overpropagated during the time I was inactive.
Carbons? Purge? What are you talking about?
According to Urban Military Security Ordinance A10, the number of carbon units is not allowed to increase beyond the pre-specified limit. If this happens, they are to be purged immediately. My observation, if left unattended, the carbons will reproduce indefinitely. Their numbers will grow, polluting the surface world. They can be quite a nuisance.
Carbons? Do you mean the people on the island?
The carbons fit mass population model B. They are unstable, very difficult to control. Perhaps it would be better to simply reinitialize.
Reinitialize? Now, I haven't understood much of what you've been saying, but when you say reinitialize, do you mean no? Huh?
This is quite regrettable. It would be much simpler if I had the assistance of a proficient unit, such as yourself. Once my task is complete, I shall inquire as to the presence of a backup of your memory on Aiden. Until then, please remain where you are. Yes, until then.
What?
Did you hear that, Diesel?
Yep. Something tells me he's not kidding either. I really think he plans to kill everyone on the island.
Diesel, we've got to do something. We've got to stop him.
That's easier said than done. Besides, do you think we could beat him?
Well, what about Mega Man?
I don't like it, but I can't think of anything better, so...
Them.
Oh, here's a problem. Hey, Tron! How do you stop this thing?
Best moment in the game.
This? Like this! Mega Man, are you all right?
Thanks for your help.
I really want to see these
Come on, hurry up!
textures
He's getting away!
in a free camera mode.
Right.
It's not over between you and me. I won't forgive you if you die or anything stupid like that, so be careful in there, okay?
Right. See you later.
I love that they just add polygons just for those little motions.
Don't worry, Tron. If anyone can do it, he can.
I know.
I love them so much. They bring tears to my eyes. They're so good. All right. So once again, these are baddies who know that the hero honestly is good for it. He's good at what he does. He knows how to do it. He has proven himself to them time and again. And so they're just like, yeah, he's got this. We're just going to stay out of his way. Max's out attack. Okay, this is great. Because now we can start looking into other parts to maybe get a little bit more juice out of us. Realize I missed the stream with my favorite line reading of the game. Teasel going, "We did our best, but sometimes your best isn't good enough." After the final Bond's boss battle. Yep. Golden Gator! Okay. Enlightened self-interest. Can't get rich if the world gets destroyed. Yep. If only there was a way to catch up. I wonder, maybe I have a... on missed streams. Well, I may have good news for you there. You see... Oh, dear God. You can feel tremendous energy emanating from the refractor. I want to touch it. It's being held in place by some kind of powerful force. It appears as if the entire main gate is under the control of Mega Man Juno. So, we're Mega Man Trigger, and that's Mega Man Juno. Interesting. Could you destroy the world? Ye gods, I hope not. That's where I keep all my stuff. So yeah, VODs are available in perpetuity on Twitch and on YouTube. So please make use of them. I curate everything in the playlist. I try to be as careful as I can. So you can just like sit and do a play all on anything, any game you see. It's a good time. And it's, guess what? Even better, it's free. Realize yeah, it was on Freddy's birthday, so it's understandable if you had other things to do. Well, years after Mega Man Zero, Mega Man ZX, all my fanfic Mega Mans, there was Juno and Trigger. Yep. It's a good time. Whoop. Boop, boop. Just boop all the boops. I was with my mom eating birthday cake. Always good to be there for birthdays. Be there for your friends. And I know he's an evil pretty boy, but I can't stop giggling at Juno's big chunky ham hock hands with the 2 fingers. Yeah, it's good stuff. So we have another path that we can go down. Oh, ow. Okay, that is a door I don't want to go down yet. Yeah, he's just a big chunky boy, which is going to make things very interesting here in a minute. Wait, did I see a hole? I did not see a hole. I wonder if his face is the same as our dude, Rock Bullnut, and he gets away with it because he has different hair and weird magic Dalek body. Distinct possibility. Okay. He does have very... I can't say he's like that much like him, but, you know. Oh, yep, this is just a dead end. Okay. Classic final dungeon tricks. You had to be made telepathic, because trying to get him to hold anything runs into Wall-E logistical issues. Don't worry about it. He can do it. It's fine. So I love that the last area of the game gives you a weapon that is, or it gives you a part that just maxes out everything. Maxes out your attack. Like, that's just good stuff. Okay, so Data is here. That's weird, right?
Well, we've come a long way, haven't we? It would have been nice if we could have just kept on living in peace with the professor and Roll, but I guess we've got to do what we've got to do, right? Mega Man Juno's waiting for you inside.
What?
Mega Man Juno is waiting for you inside. You can do it, Mega Man. I believe in you.
Is it gonna be okay?
Well, you may not know anything about Juno, but judging from his model type, I'd say that your combat capabilities exceed his. Juno wasn't designed for combat, but still, as master of this island, you shouldn't underestimate him. Your relative levels of strength depend on how much you've developed your capabilities and weapons.
What am I?
What's the matter, Mega Man? Oh, you're wondering about what Juno said, eh? Does it matter? Whoever you are, you're still Mega Man, right? Come on. Roll and everyone else are counting on you. You can't give up now.
Okay. Data? What the fuck, my dude? So, like, Mega Man is kind of a name for the whole line of critters, and they just slap new names on them so they can tell each other apart while they head into different levels and collect armor parts, pretty much. Monkey, I get it, but it does kind of matter. All right, here we go. The final encounter.
It appears I miscalculated the odds of your ability to escape that trap. You are, however, too late. Eden was activated as soon as I entered this room. It cannot be deactivated as long as I, the master key of this island, remain here in this control room.
Remember when I said this game gets weird?
All that remains now is to wait for Eden to enter transmission range and send the command to execute the reinitialization of this island. Once that command is received, the 10,000 workers aboard Eden will execute it immediately.
2 different 35 minutes ago jokes.
Their work will be completed in less than 5 minutes. Now that Eden has been activated, any further interference from you will remain on file, thus tarnishing my operating record. Fortunately, you are suffering from memory loss and fragmentation. Therefore, as keeper of this island, I hereby exercise my prerogative of correctional dispensation.
Prerogative of correctional? What?
Allow me to rephrase. I will exercise my authority to terminate your program.
Okay, it's time to fight. So we're gonna allow him to kind of show off what he can do. He may not be a combat model, but he can still bust ass.
Ready?
Allow me to rephrase again. I'm going to fucking tear you apart.
I'd say don't stand under the death satellite, but I don't think it really matters, does it? Time for my favorite Mega Man design. It's so good! Hi, Mara! And guess what? We're about to show off something. We have a maxed out shining laser.
Ready?
And we're about to use it. Boom. Whoop.
Ready?
Boop.
My. It would appear that I have made an error.
Sorry, I love that shot.
You were nearly successful in terminating my life support subroutine functions. But do not be disappointed. It appears it will take longer than anticipated for Eden to reach its optimal altitude. If you can terminate me before then, you will be able to stop it.
Thank you.
Assuming you are capable of deactivating me.
I love how ominous that sounded. Like they changed the audio just a little bit to let it really sink in.
My, I made a fucky boingo. A little wopsy doodle.
I love Mega Man designs.
Are you ready?
Just a little tweak in the voice. It's so good. Hey, this was the end of Hokkaider. And now its voice deepens. Oh, I love this game. His little angry face. Yep. Ow.
Are you ready?
Whoop. Woo. I really need to play the Zero games because they carry on the aesthetic a lot. And we'll be playing those eventually. I have finally agreed to play all the core Mega Man games. So, are we ready to end this fight? Because I think we are. We'll just soup up a little bit. We're gonna let him do his thing. Ha! I just decided to hold out. It worked.
It appears I was in error assuming that a bureaucratic model such as myself would be able to best you in hand-to-hand combat. However, I was successful in keeping you occupied long enough for Eden to achieve optimal altitude before you could interfere.
Oh no! Oh no! Mega Man Dash? That wasn't even a DPS race, it was a DPS sprint. A Mega Man Dash.
This is Mega Man Juno, Bureaucratic Model 3rd Class, Authorization Number 8677, requesting a reinitialization of this island's systems and a memory backup of its bureaucratic systems.
Stop! Stop it!
If you wish to shoot me, please do not hesitate. My program has already been backed up in Eden's central core. I eagerly await my next activation.
Eden systems ready, awaiting confirmation. Requested backup of bureaucratic model Mega Man Juno complete. Execution of Catalog's reinitialization program will commence in 100 seconds.
What should I do?
Interrupt command. Priority command rerouted to Purifier First Class Mega Man Trigger. Under suspicion of malfunction, bureaucratic model Third Class Juno has been deactivated by Mega Man Trigger as per Ordinance 103. Mega Man Trigger hereby requests the indefinite postponement of the previous reinitialization order and the deletion of bureaucratic model Juno's backup data. Trigger hereby assumes all bureaucratic authority for the district and will petition Mother for guidance at a future date.
Command reroute acknowledged. Priority given to Purifier First Class's command. Eden resuming standby mode and returning to pre-designated coordinates. Deleting log of Purifier First Class's correspondence as required by security ordinances. Requesting that notification to Mother be carried out by Purifier First Class, present bureaucratic authority, trigger.
So yeah, Mega Man Juno is so dead.
Data?
He doesn't even
There's
exist
nothing to
anymore.
worry about anymore, Mega Man. Everything should return to normal shortly.
Do you know who I am?
I'm your peripheral memory storage device. You originally created me so your memory couldn't be scanned by Mother, too. I can't tell you anything yet, but soon I'll be able to tell you everything. What you are, why you lost your memory, your original function, and mission.
Mega Man! Mega Man!
He's literally Data.
Busted contraption! It's always breaking down at the worst time!
Mega Man, are you all right?
Yep, I'm just fine.
Gramps and I were working on the radio forever, but couldn't get it to work.
Mega Man, you won't believe what we saw. I'm glad these old eyes of mine lasted long enough to see it.
Calm down, Gramps. He's been like this ever since... Huh? Mega Man? Are you all right?
Oh, it's nothing. Really. I'm sorry that I scared you.
You're always running off
Most
like
adorable
that,
face.
making me worry myself sick over you.
But somehow, I know you'll always make it back. I have faith in you.
Thanks. See you soon. Data, let's go.
Ready? Mega Man?
Ready.
He's such an adorable Canadian boy. He's sorry. Yeah, I love seeing everybody just kind of freak out at Data and all this. Like, it's such a good, wild ending.
All right, we're ready to go anytime you are.
Thanks, Ro.
Tell me, do you really have to go so soon? After all you've done for us, please stay a while longer. We haven't had the chance to thank you properly.
Well, it's not that we don't want to stay. It's just that we've got some unfinished business that we've got to take care of. Right?
Yep.
That's right. Besides, now that we've got a refractor for the flutter, it's time for us to go.
If you must go, won't you at least come to town and say goodbye to everyone?
I suppose we should at least say goodbye, eh? Hey, Mega Man, why don't you go? Give him our best.
It would mean so much to everyone.
Go on, Mega Man, and say goodbye to the Junkman's wife for me.
Okay, I'm going.
All right, so we get to pull an Earthbound and just go exploring for the last time. So we do actually get stuff to do for this stream. Like Ash and Pikachu finding the 2001 A Space Odyssey monolith, and Pikachu suddenly speaking English to tell it to fuck off. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so we no longer have access to our weapons. We get to just enjoy being a boy clad in nigh impenetrable armor. And we get to talk to everyone around town. So we'll start with the shopping district. That's the basic, that's kind of Mega Man Legends. But we're not done yet. Also, Automod, you are correct. You're a monkey is something we should probably not encourage, but contextually, it was fine. Just don't forget, we let you to the gang, see? You're still a low man on the totem pole, you got it? I need this.
Pretty impressive. Okay, I admit it, we lose. You've got us all beat.
Hey there, you did a pretty good job. But my sidekick, don't forget to tell all the people on other islands about how you're my sidekick, okay? See you later then. Oh, hi Mega Man. Thanks for your help. Did you hear we had a baby boy? We named him Mega Man. After you. Oh, boo, boo. Seviera, get out. Get out, Seviera. Oh, why do you have to... The band. Band. No more. You must die. There we go. Also, Ash is an ancient super weapon designed to wipe out human life. Exactly. Unfortunately, she still looks pregnant.
Thank you so much for saving me and my baby. And the island. Huh? Oh, baby's just fine thanks to you. I'm doing great too, as you can see. I've already got another one on the way. They just keep popping out. Then a clone of Ash turns up, Pikachu shoots it repeatedly in the face. Mega Man! I never got a chance to meet your girlfriend, but I'm sure she's a wonderful girl. What? Me? Jealous? Well, maybe a little.
Lovely. This grandma hasn't said anything.
Thank you for saving the city. You know, you remind me of my dead husband when he was younger and less dead. Thanks for everything, Mega Man. Come back and play with Paprika sometime. Ah!
Good luck, Mega Man. We get to translate. Okay. Let's see if, Wait, I came to say goodbye. Not buy anything. Why not? Why can't I go? Okay, fine. We can't go into stores. That's fine. Whatever. Whatever. We can at least go here.
Do you really have to go, Mega Man? You're the best digger we've ever had as a customer. I'm sure you'll do fine wherever you go. You and your spotter role. You two seem to get along real well, like a digger and spotter should.
You did it, Mega Man. Now I'll be able to dig all over the island. Just kidding. I think I'll stick with the little ruins near the city. I mean, there's still all sorts of Reaver bots in the other ruins, right? Anyway, take care of yourself. Paprika opening theme intensifies. I love when games do this, though. It's a lot of effort, because you actually do have to, like, reset the state of the world and figure out how to, like, get everybody lined up and writing a whole bunch of script just for this. Thank you for all your help. I salute your bravery. Hi, Mega Man. Thanks again for all your help. I don't know what we would have done without you. I'm planning on starting a new training program, so my men will be able to protect the island even without you. If you ever have engine trouble again, feel free to crash land on our island anytime. See you later. You could just, like... You know what? It's not important. Do whatever you want. Why we? Well, I guess this means we... No, wait, he has a different voice. Well, I guess this means we somehow managed to live through the legendary disaster. Thanks to you, Mega Man. I don't know exactly what happened at the main gate, but I do know that if it weren't for you, we'd probably all be dead right now. Thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Ah, no problem, bud. I feel that as I've been researching this island and its history, I've stumbled onto something that goes beyond our lives, even beyond our existence. I don't know what you saw or what you learned inside the main gate, and even if I did, I don't think I could understand it. But I plan to keep studying till all the mysteries here are solved. So, let's go check out the... No! I want to talk to the librarian. Now's not the time to be checking out a book. Wait. Can we at least go by the burger place, please? I'm not really that hungry. Bullshit! Fine. I am starting a training program, so we will not be useless. And by training program, I mean I'm welding my men into blue soda cans and hoping for the best. Thanks! I wish we had more time to play with each other. Are you coming back anytime soon? Not for you.
Hi, Mega Man. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me and everyone. You know what? I've decided that once I get out of the hospital, I'm going to learn how to be a digger, just like you. Promise me that when I grow up, you'll take me with you on one of your digs, okay? Come back and see me again.
Curator! You're so stupid, I love you.
Hi there, hero. I really have to thank you for everything you've done, including donating those artifacts you found to the museum. Thanks to you, things have gotten real busy around here. It'll be only a matter of time before I can make my museum the best museum in the world.
I don't see that happening, but you're adorable and I love you.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, our blue hero has come to say goodbye to us. Just kidding.
Today's my day off. Thanks for saving the island, Mega Man. I'm gonna miss you.
It was a lot of fun getting to watch you in action.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, that's my pager. Looks like they need me back at the studio. See you later, Mega Man. Thanks again. Okay, is there anyone else hanging around? We gotta keep an eye out. And I don't think we can go to Uptown or anything. But maybe we can go to City Hall.
Mega Man, can you hear me?
We'll be taking off soon. Don't go too far, okay?
But Rule, I want to. You're being a real buzzkill.
Whee! Come on, let me go. No, I can't go to Uptown either. That's fine. It's a lot of hard work, and they were scraping everything together for this, so I get it. What about City Hall? Nope, can't do that either. Damn. Well, that's fine. We don't get to say goodbye to the little librarian, and that actually kind of disappoints me because she's real cute, and she didn't have much to do in the game.
Rule, I have to go look for Tron.
I think we'll be seeing them before too long. We found and fully upgraded all the weapons. Let's see if Uptown and the secret hidden real boss. Oh, I wish. Oh, hey, there's more people out here. Hi, Mega Man. I just wanted to say thanks on behalf of everyone at Cadillacs TV. Thanks to you, we were able to get a lot of great stories. The game shows are getting more popular too. Thanks again for everything. All right. Hey!
Thank you so much for helping us by catching those robbers. Well, they weren't really robbers. But anyway, thank you. I'm sure we won't have any problems with real robbers now either. Because now we know they have to fear being blown the hell up.
Come on, Mega Man Angelus and Mega Man Giant Evil Flower. Yeah, I would love it. Secret hidden boss that takes 8 seconds to kill with the shining laser, if only. Thanks for your help. I don't know what I would have done without it. Don't you remember me? You helped me find my lost money. Thanks to you, I was able to build my dream house. Promise me you'll come over and visit it sometime, will you? Aw, that's cute. I can still dash! We got a good hour's worth of content here. That's pretty great. But we're not... I want to see if there's any more. So we're gonna run around. We'll talk to the cats too. soon. But now it's like safe to wander the fields, and that's quote unquote because of us. You better go to the city if you want to say goodbye to everyone. Fine. Now, looks like there's nobody around. I wish for something more. But yeah, I think this has drummed up interest in people checking out the series in full, and I'm really excited. Because I've been going through the old Mega Man X games, which sadly has not seen an entry since Mega Man X8, which is criminally underrated, but understandable because X6 and X7 were not good. Time to go then. Oh, before we go, do you want to hear a secret? Yes. Did you know that if you start a new game without cutting the power, you can try the game again at a different difficulty setting? Here's another hint. The faster you play, or the harder it is, the easier it will become. Wonder what that means. Maybe you can figure it out. So that's a hint at like what the game allows for when you beat the game. Just simple reward. Meow meow. Get back here. Hey, get back here. Wow. Yeah, Monkey, I want to know a few things from you, cryptic beast. So you're really leaving then? I don't know what to say. Well, guess it's time to move on, eh? Well, if you're all done with your goodbyes, I guess it's time to go then. Right? Yes.
Thank you so much for your help. Take care of yourselves.
Bye. Take care.
Goodbye.
See you later, Amelia.
I do appreciate that Data is very likely voiced by the same person who voiced Tron. So few lines, so they just economized. Goodbye, catalogs.
After all that, we still didn't find out anything about your mom and dad. Or the mother lode.
Well, it can't be helped. It's not like we meant to come here in the first place, right? But everything worked out in the end, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Mega Man, did something happen while you were underground?
Huh? Yeah, well, not really. Don't worry about it.
Well, I don't know, but don't ever forget that I'll always believe in you, okay?
Roll!
Mega Man, roll! Look outside! The island!
Mega Man,
Okay.
what is it?
Whoa! Roll left! Left!
Huh? Okay.
Yay!
Isn't that...
They all came to see us off.
Oh, and they pixelated him for load. There she is! Okay.
I hope those of you at home are watching. Our brave heroes are taking off, heading for new adventures. As you can see, the people of Catalogs have come out to send them off and wish them well.
Hey, everybody!
They were all really nice people. Maybe we'll come back here and see them again.
Yeah.
Okay, setting new course. Here we go!
Like, this is one of the most charming games in existence. By a long shot. It is just so good. Hi, Lark. I like the idea that the island is small enough that they can I'll go stand on a cliff and say bye-bye to the blue guy who saved him. It's so good. So now, we get to enjoy the credits. We're not entirely done yet. So, Corey Sevier, who will not be returning in Mega Man Legends 2, unfortunately.
In about an hour,
Oh.
we'll be arriving at our destination, Catalog's Island. Double check your equipment readings and make sure everything's in working order. I swear this treasure will be ours or my name's not Bond. Let's do it!
Can you open up the number 11 valve again?
Got it!
Ikue Otani. Yup. They just kept the voice in. They didn't recast. It's so good. It's Pikachu! Fuck!
This time, I can't take my eyes off you for a second, can I? Just you wait till we get back. You're in a lot of trouble.
So, there is a sequel and an interquel spin-off that will be coming up. We'll be playing Yakuza 3 remastered before we get to it, but the next game in the series is The Misadventures of Tron Bonne. And we'll actually be playing as her in kind of a weird minigame fest. It's really fun, it's really interesting, it's visually very appealing.
Boy, I'll get you!
And I think people will have a good time with it.
Going to fire up the engine, Mega Man.
Then we'll be playing Yakuza 4, which is a long one. But after that, we'll finally be playing Mega Man Legends 2, which is regrettably the finale for the for this particular sub-franchise. Unfortunately, Capcom never continued the series after Mega Man Legends 2. It does end on a cliffhanger. Much like how they did here with a whole bunch of hanging threads, but I think everybody will understand why talking about Mega Man Legends and talking about Mega Man Legends 3 specifically kind of hurts.
Fighting just like cornered rats. On your toes, everyone!
But I think we're going to have a really good time.
Playing around.
And it's my hope that one day Capcom will put in the work to make remastered versions of all 3 games. And maybe, just maybe, find an alternate way that we can finally get Mega Man Legends 3. But that's a very slim hope and very unlikely, but I think if the market changes, we might have a chance. But that's what it's going to require. It's going to require something pretty foundational for the industry. Mega Man Legends Collection plus 3. They already have like 4 different collections. No, yes. Classic, the Legacy Collection, Mega Man X Legacy Collection, the Zero and ZX Collection, which is very good, except for the ZX games, but it's a solid collection, and the Battle Network Collection, Volume 1 and 2, which contains like 6 games. Honestly, at this point, I'll be happy with a non-classic, non-collection, non-mobile Mega Man game. Yeah. Because Mega Man 11, while definitely not the best Mega Man, is really solid, and it proved that the teams at Capcom still have it. They can still make good Mega Man games. But Mega Man has never sold well ever since they hit like the PlayStation era. There have been countless games. By the time X4 came out, there were already 27 distinct Mega Man titles, which is insane. Just the last wholly new game before it was like 10. Yeah. Like 10 is weird. I like it, but 9 is better. And we'll see all that as we go.
Well, I don't know.
Breath of Fire 3 Special Rescue Team.
Don't ever forget that I'll always believe in you.
But yeah, I would love more Mega Man games. I would love more 4 Mega Man games. I would love a new Mega Man sub-franchise.
Really nice
Like,
We'll come back here and see them again.
I think one way they could mea culpa is if they just start from scratch and make a sequel sub-franchise to Legends. And when we get there, you'll understand why I want that. But I think it could be really interesting. Make a more collections. I know I'll jinx it and they'll do a Star Force collection. They got to do a Star Force collection. They've already done everything else. Any day now. Because they put out Ace Investigations 2. By the way, go buy the Ace Investigation series.
Well, there
That
they
collection
go.
just came out.
Not a care in the world. Hey, Tron, can't this thing go any faster?
No, it can't. I had to gather up all the spare parts from everything he blew up to build this.
That's right! That's right!
We'll just have to rough it until we get to the next island. If we sell what we found, we'll get back what we lost and then some. We'll live like kings.
They got it.
Who would have thought there was such a huge refractor down there, and all we had to do was just wander in and pick it up? I told you we'd have the last laugh.
I'm so glad they got it.
That's assuming we make it to the next island without sinking. Oh well, at least he's in a good mood.
Wonder how much money I'd need to buy a controlling share in Capcom. Please do it. Ace Investigator is very good, aside from some hellacious pacing in their finales. Oh yeah, those games have weird pacing. They are not fantastic, but they tell good stories. Hi, Baby Bon! Here's the last word. I love that weird ass echo. It's so good. So, that was Mega Man Legends. Thank you everybody for coming for this. We're not going to quite be done. We're going to talk about it a little bit. But yeah, 15 hours. I hope he's rust proof. If you want, we can hang out and play a hard run until time, because I love this game and I would love to continue playing it. Let's put it on hard.
Here we go.
We'll see how we'll feel. But we'll also skip the cutscenes and just kind of move through, because I think this game is just plain old fun, and I'm kind of hoping... Yeah, keep playing then. That's a good idea. So, for those of you watching VODs, we're not going to be doing anything new, so don't worry. You're not going to miss anything. Well, let's talk about the different difficulties. So, when you play the game, there are 2 difficulties you can unlock after beating a normal playthrough, which is the default difficulty setting. If you beat the game in under 3 hours, you get easy mode. And what that does is it reduces enemy health, it cranks up your earnings by 4 times,
Can you see a door
which is
nearby?
absurd.
Do you see?
And also, I think, and I might be wrong about this, you get a buster part that maxes out all of your buster stats. I don't remember if that's the case, but it at least exists in some capacity within the game's code, which is kind of wild if you think about it. And then, of course, if you beat the game normally, no time restriction or nothing, you get hard mode, which increases enemy health, does not change your earnings, but it does make the game a decent deal harder. Does that imply the Ocean of the Legends timeline doesn't contain salt? Ooh. If they don't rust? Possibly. So let's see. We're just going to like power through a lot of this and go completely ham. Nope, don't need it. Don't need the explanation. Ow. Yeah, this was one of my favorite games growing up as a kid. It was an early Christmas present when I got a PlayStation. And it was a game I knew I had to have. I didn't know why, but I saw it and I was just like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I was already like a kid with maybe unusual taste, because at least in comparison to my friends, who were very much like, yeah, like stuff like Tomba, stuff like Klonoa, those are baby games. My brother gave me a lot of crap for it, and I was very much like, no, I'm gonna play what I want when I want, and that's gonna be the fun thing. That's gonna be what I do. And so I did. And I played games like this and Ape Escape despite the weird energy people were bringing to me on like the kinds of games I was expected to play as a scrawny little cis boy, which ended up, you know, not working out for anyone. Game informed so many of my aesthetic preferences, right? But it was kind of an example of the fact that my tastes were not the norm where I was in the company that I was keeping. And it kind of helped teach me that, like, art direction is good. Style is good. And it's worth it to just enjoy the things that, like, scratch the itch for you. Even if it's not aesthetically what you're supposed to be into because of gender norms and all that. And I know I'm making this about being trans, but like, fuck it. Everything's about being trans for me. Well, not everything. Reese's Cups have nothing to do with me being trans. I just like them. Even the world seems to be made up of a bunch of islands, we could be dealing with post-glacial melt environment, so the salinity in the sea would be severely lowered. Ooh. I like that. That's a neat idea. It's just a world ocean that's a freshwater lake. Oh, but the die-out of species would be intense, wouldn't it? We can even skip those little cutscenes. Look at that. Now we can go on. Why the sea is fishless in Wind Waker. Yeah. Like, the only fish that exist there are, like, fish that clearly are magical. Oh, man. I would love to play Wind Waker on here, but I know if I play Wind Waker, I would want to play the core Legend of Zelda titles on top of that. And that's gonna be a thing. Like, if I do that, I gotta go through them. I gotta. Because I love the idea of going at it with the frame of reference that I am a Legend of Zelda timeline junkie. And if you don't know what that is, oh my goodness. But we also might be dual playing that with Lark if they're interested, because Lark is the resident Zelda fan. Broken cleaner. Let's get that vacuum cleaner up as quickly as possible. And there are actually a couple of Zelda games I would massively prefer Lark play. They have Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on lockdown. So I honestly think if we ever... Why do I remember that the Zora evolved into the bird people? Because that was actually a thing. Weirdly enough, it was a thing. I've been meaning to replay Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword for a while. Yeah, same. I've sort of made it known that I don't really like Twilight Princess, but I'm happy to play it. And even 100% it. That was the lore. It just doesn't make any sense, so a lot of people disregard it. Yeah. I think it makes enough sense, but it's also kind of weird, and that will be a thing that's discussed as we get into it. Okay, there we go. Oh my! Ignore bad lore. Sometimes you gotta. There we go. And that's everything in here. So we can just pop up here and say hi. Oh, no! So now he's gone, and we're just gonna pop right back out. Because if we're going to properly explore, then, yeah. Oh my god. I drank too many things. I had a full coffee for this stream. And I am most of the way through some tea. And guess what? It has an effect on your bladder. I have trouble wrapping my brain around fish evolving directly into birds. I suppose magic could be involved. So now I want to jump into a rabbit hole of what feathers would look like if they evolved from scales. You know what? I am going to very soon take a quick 2-minute break to go use the bathroom once we get here. But guess what? Come on, let me say it. Let me say it. Hippopotamus! What kind of name is that? Well, anyway, come back soon, Mr. Hippopotamus. See, that's all anybody wants. When somebody gives you their name, respect it. All right. Do I have a BRB screen? I wonder. I do! Oh my god. I haven't used this in forever. Hey, check it out. It exists! So, I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. I'm back. I'm back, baby. And yes, I did scream. It was important. I tried to add a nice Doppler effect for you. So thank you all for your patience. We're back. I think I may have, like, used my breaks, like my bathroom breaks, very sparingly throughout the years. I've had like one bathroom break during streams, if I can remember. Like, I made that and the Scarecrow. For something I barely, if ever, use. It's wild. But sometimes you just gotta go. But we'll be done with that conversation. So, you gotta be prepared. And you know what? That's the thing about this channel. I take it very seriously in terms of how it's structured. Because it's important to me. It's really important to me. Ooh, we need to buy all of these. And then we'll buy this. Buy as many as we can. And then we're good. And we can get out. We'll do that, and we'll get out of that way. Because we already know how this game goes. We know what to do. We're good at it. There's Tron, beautiful as ever, fantastic character, absolutely lovely. Hi AJ, we beat the game. But that's okay. We got the whole VOD. We're just now chilling. We're just vibing. We're just playing the game and trying to do a little bit of a not quite speed run. But how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Last night I got to play a game with AJ and a bunch of our friends, a game of Blister Critters, which is a tabletop RPG based on Saturday morning cartoons, the mutant craze that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles helped really kick off. And it's a good time. Just got back from work. Hey, all good. Like, that's what VODs are for. That's the great thing about it. It's a good time. Oh man. Maybe we could use this time to talk about like how things are going to go down for the stream, for the channel. Cause let's see. Our current plan right now is Yakuza 3, The Misadventures of Trombone, Yakuza 4, Mega Man Legends 2, Yakuza 5, and then I think we're playing the Bayonetta games and Astral Chain, or Bayonetta 3 and Cereza and the Lost Demon. Oh yeah, I was talking about freaking Blister Critters. Play an old Johnny Cash ass Tennessee Ernie Ford ass prairie dog who likes to tinker. Yeah, Blister Critters is a lot of fun. I play a slightly greenish porcupine with blue exercise tape on its paws. And they're very fast. And her name is Alec Riddy. And I'm very happy with the character because I also use a Sonic voice for the whole thing. Which I upheld. I upheld the whole way through. I was very happy. I love you, Alec Riddy. Started a game of Urban Shadows this weekend. My character concept is, what if the shade from the logging noped out and started a bar? Ooh. Yep. Love a good pun name. Oh, I especially love it. We're gonna put on our turbocharger. I always try to go for pun names when I can. There's always something that I reference with my character names. At least I have been the past several times I've played tabletops, which is not as often as I would like, I will admit. Okay, Data is probably going to be at the front gate before downtown, so. We almost got her. Stop. Okay, fine. We're going to recharge our energy. Tell me, what should I do? About the Mega Man Buster. So this is a thing that we didn't do before, but sometimes shield repair. There are items that you can pick up by talking to them. by talking to Data, which is weird. No. Lark needs to be contacted regularly. You did the right thing. Yeah, Blister Critters is a lot of fun. It's got some great quirks to it. You can make your own critter. It has a really nice, like, one-shot structure. The one thing that might be going down during streams is cat pics. Cat pics? I love cat pics. Let's look at cat pics. Cat pics. Oh. Look at that mound of fur and flesh. Such a good cat. Yeah, if you've ever played, well, it's very D&D, but it's structured after episodes of a Saturday morning cartoon, which is great. No, it's not. It's fine.
You'll never get the key from us.
Come on, move. Dang it. He is my moon and stars. He is a good boy. Oh, I think we might be good. Worried about a local feral cat, but we're getting it figured out. Yeah, so we have, there is a feral colony around here. And they are all kind of delightful critters. They really only bother each other and hunt local wildlife. Like, they're really friendly towards people, which is kind of wild. And one of them's been messing with... Not messing with Marnie. It's more like Marnie thinks he's going to mess with her, but never does. Which is, you know, hilarious. Whoa. Can we take this guy down quickly? Yes. Ow, 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 ow. At least that gives us an opportunity to pick up some health along the way. And I think we can catch up to this guy quickly enough that it shouldn't be a problem. We had our rocket skates. You bunts would be sorry. Got a hell of a work, but it was a chill day. It's no big at all. Got some comics in the mail, so you know I'm feeling good. Hell yeah. Okay, that's another one down. We still don't have the key, which is fine. And now we get to find the last big boy. Damn. Oh yeah, Uncanny X-Men is supposed to be, like, pretty good right now, yeah? Ow. Serpentine! Thankfully, we're good at this game, so it's fine. Which direction you going? Which direction you going? Think you can turn her? Think you can, like, juke me? No, not happening, son. Not happening. I don't care that this is hard mode. I'm gonna get your ass. Oh. Accidentally planted multiple mines. Gonna blow myself up here in a second.
Mission complete.
Hell yeah. And then, Feldy Knot. Don't get to see that attack too much. We just started over with the team of Rogue, Gambit, Nightcrawler, Jubilee, and Wolverine. And it's written by Gail Simone. Yeah! Gail Simone is, like, genuinely a great writer. Like, even books where, like, I feel like the appeal is not quite there, she knows how to write something interesting. Smoke mine in the supermarket. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I gotta get on that. Okay, we actually managed to avoid that properly this time. Ow. We gotta make use of that shield repair, huh? I feel like Gail Simone riding Rogue is a particular treat. Yeah, I feel that. Gail Simone is just really good at writing damaged people, I think, in a way that's like interesting and compelling. Like, she has a lot of empathy, so she makes for some really good writing. I don't know if that makes sense. It's peak corny but tame to me. I love that. Why don't you save? Sure. But that was a pretty good run. Like, I'll turn around and, like, everything will be wasted, but it'll be fine. Nope. We actually got away scot-free. That's impressive. I did not think I was capable of that. But now we can pop this and we can go. Two things Gail Simone is going to do is write some messy folks and then make you love them. Yep. Okay, we need to start with these guys. And luckily, they are picking a fight with us right away. Which is going to make this go by a lot faster if we can knock him down. Come on. Line it up. I think this is only really possible if you don't bother with the destroyer mechs. So we gotta haul ass as soon as these guys are taken down. We're not worried about money right now, because if we can take these guys out fast enough, it'll be fine. Oh, come on. Come on! Get hit! I know. But it's fine. I've grinded for money already. There we go. Out. Okay, they've taken down one building. I'm only seeing one of them. Where is the other guy? Okay, City Hall is busted down. That's fine. Man, the tracking on this is not doing me any favors. There we go. Okay, that should be all of them, and now we're just gonna run everywhere. I couldn't believe she actually made me hate Scott Summers a little less by just having Rogue and passing refer to him as like a border collie. Never happier than when he has a job. I love that. Okay, so City Hall is just kind of taken down, but if we get our vacuum cleaner and we do some runs, it'll be all good. Because it's not that expensive to repair a lot of stuff. Like, what the heck? I hate Scott Summers so bad. Not anymore, you don't. Now you hate him slightly less. But then again, like, Scott Summers, Cyclops, is one of those characters that nobody really knows how to feel about. Nobody knows how to write. He's a workaholic. That's his deal. He's a workaholic who wants to have it all, but doesn't really know what he wants. Except to do a good job. He's a little bit like... He's a broken Superman. Okay, and then we got Babu. a youth pastor that's also a cop. He's the narc that tells the teacher they forgot to assign homework. Yeah, he's kind of the other kind of Boy Scout. He follows the rules too well. And he means well. You know he means well. But also, he needs to fucking chill. You can't hit me. Gail Simone likes to think about how anxious a border collie is when they don't have a job. Yup. Here's Peekaboo. Peekabon. Peekabab. Ow! Oh, wow, that actually took out a lot of health. And I have nothing left. But we're good. As long as we can see, we're good. And for a second there, we couldn't. Oh. Oh, we got a little bit left. Okay, we're good. We're done. Wow, the fact that we actually got through that is kind of impressive. Hard mode, everybody.
Mission complete? Mega Man!
So yeah, that's what happens when you quote-unquote fail.
Mega Man! Mega Man, are you okay?
I'm fine. Come on. Let's go find Gramps.
Right.
I don't play hard mode very often. I usually just play normal mode as fast as I can to see how fast I can get through everything. But this bit is kind of funny. Let's see if it... Oh, that's not the part I wanted to see.
Mega Man, roll! Sorry to give you a scare like that.
There's a bit that happens later that's really good.
Though. I'm as healthy as I ever was.
That's a relief. We were worried about you, Gramps.
I like to say Optic Blast sometimes. Also in episode 1 of the X-Men cartoon, he like kicks a sentinel or something, and then Jupes is like, who are you? And then Scott turns around and goes really fast and goes, Cyclops! And I think about that a lot because it cracks me up so much.
Thanks for helping her.
Yeah.
We'll be able to look for parts to fix the flutter.
I know it's not much, but it's the least I can do for you.
Especially given you sucked ass at this.
Excuse me? Your Honor, we got a new problem. Those pirates have started digging up the northern forest.
Okay, so we're not going to get too deep into all this yet. We'll get started with all this, and then we'll have access to the spotter car, where we can recharge our energy. And after we take care of the next section of the game, we'll be able to like do all the things we need to do. So it's about this point that we run out to downtown, we search the barrels, we search the trash cans and boxes and stuff, pick up what we can, head back to the parts shop, or wait until we get to the Ost Plains and do all that. Like when I worked at my comic shop, if I had my back to one particular coworker, I would always do that to her, just like, Cyclops! I have Scott to thank for this. Thank you, Scott. You are trying your best to be a good boy, Scott. You're doing your best, Scott. Your best sometimes sucks, but honestly, it's fine. We kind of forgive you. You milquetoast motherfucker. Anyway. So we got broken motor, a broken cleaner, and we can find one more part, which I think is in downtown, or uptown. We'll be able to make the vacuum cleaner, which for this hard mode run, which, you know, I'll probably play a little bit of on my own for fun. I'm going to have that pretty much equipped most of the time. Blue Bear parts, hell yeah. Trying because he comes for money and plans, and suddenly having blinding eye problems means he has to worry about more than mortgages and properties he has tenants in. Pretty much. He's a weird guy. He's trying, and if someone doesn't teach him or do a handstand on his nose and praise him for it in the next 20 seconds, he's going to have an anxiety attack. Nope. That was close. Now, what busted parts do I have? I do not have the range booster. Okay, that's fine. I do not have that equipped, and I don't need it. We're going to go uptown. We got 15 minutes left in the stream. I do eventually want to do Skies of Arcadia after we're done with the Yakuza games up to 5. Spook Month will be starting soon, but I have to get some stuff set up. And as I mentioned, that's going to be 6 to 8. We will be setting things up so that we'll be streaming twice a day for the duration of Spook Month. And we'll be starting either with Luigi's Mansion 1 for the GameCube or Parasite Eve 1 for the PlayStation, because those are the two series we're going to be plumbing the depths of as best we can. Because I really want to play like all of those games. I've never beaten Parasite Eve 2 or the Third Birthday, and I've never beaten Dark Moon of Luigi's Mansion, which I really want to. But I love Luigi's Mansion, and always a chance that by the time we're ready for Luigi's Mansion 3, we can have a co-op buddy. I want to set things up for that, so that we can like really make that happen. But, yeah, you can pet the dog in that game! Yes, you can. Ooh, there we go. So far, I'm doing good. And most of the time that we spend in this game is going to be spent just fighting. LM3 is also pretty doggone good. It is. Thank you. Thank you for that joke. It was very good. Polter Puppy is a very good boy. He is. I'm going to practice Luigi's Mansion 2, though, because I've never beaten it. I'm probably going to beat it off stream for myself because there are quote-unquote ideal ways to play that game. Which is kind of a silly thing to say because it's very much a vibe. It's a little bit more arcade-like because it's made for a handheld system. Like, exclusively for a handheld system. And so all of the design rhetoric around it is built around short burst play, which makes it a very different experience to the other games in the series. I think Luigi's Mansion 3 might have like nailed the formula better, where everything feels bite-sized in a way that also feels organic. Played through Dark Moon on the bus in college, real good for that. Yeah, like it's good for exactly that reason. Just playing yourself a Luigi Mansion on the go. Okay, so that's empty. Safety helmet, hell yeah. So we can actually go back, get the helmet, and be good to go. Let's see. I should refill the canteen first. I should buy parts. And then buy as many of these things as I can before I head out. I would love to get the flak jacket, but I don't think that's going to happen. Now you can tell what happens when I'm actually like trying to play quickly. Let's see. Power Razor is still better for damage. This will be good. When's Pikmin? If people ask for it, I'll do it. That's really what it is. Like, I will play games. And Pikmin, nearly all of those games, save for maybe 4 and parts of 2, depending on how you play it, is short enough that you can get through those games pretty quick. So they will be like our little interstitial games between Spotlight games. But I also want to play more indie games. Maybe that means I need to start streaming more often. Who knows? Oh wow, he is just not moving. Fine. Works for me. Yeah, if we want Pikmin, we'll make it happen. We'll figure it out. Like, I am very susceptible to peer pressure. Or at the very least, when people say they are interested in me specifically doing a thing, I suddenly gain an interest in doing it and have a lot more fun because I am a performer at heart. And always have been, regrettably. That is my curse. I love to show people things. I love to do things for people. I love to do things I already enjoy for the benefit of other people. I'm the one waving the sign that says, Vice, the legend says you're a nihilistic elf boy. Your nihilistic elf boy can come to the roof in 10 minutes if he wants an ass kicking. Ooh. We gotta do Skies of Arcadia. We gotta. It's gotta happen. I have so many games I want to do now. Like, I'm still not quite up to speed on streaming again after such a long break. Just because, like, my brain doesn't operate very well these days. Like, I'm still, like, in this sort of recovery mode from the summer. Which, you know, stinks, but it is what it is. And, getting back onto things the way I want is just going to be like, I gotta... It's just going to take one day at a time until I'm finally at a point where it's like, nope, we got this. Oh, it's whatever works with the schedule. But also, I need new folks to rant to about how Louis is the best, even though he totally did all that stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll get there. It'll be fun. It'll be great. I'm probably going to play as much of it as I can before we wind up actually streaming it, because I think it's a game worth practicing and getting technically set up. My save file got wiped right before the final dungeons. I have had that happen to me on so many games. Digimon World 2, Final Fantasy 9 twice. Like, those are the big ones. Like, I've had it happen a few times, but... it is such a pain. I hate it. Happened to me with Super Mario RPG. Oh yeah, it happened to me there too. Since then, I've beaten it a couple of times and I really enjoy playing that game. And I love the remake. Oh my god, I love the remake. Maybe one day we can play that. Which might lead us into a whole Paper Mario thing. And like a Mario and Luigi thing, and ugh. I want to play RPGs, okay? But the way I do Spotlight games makes it a little difficult to set up the timing for it. But I want to. I want to so bad. Okay. Then we got the Morrow Wolf.
Mission start!
Mario RPG is so good. Eventually, I want to. I will look for an opportunity, because Super Mario RPG for the Super Nintendo and the Switch are like some of my favorite RPGs. They are good and simple, and like they have enough brevity and levity to like keep the charm going for years. And I get to do all the voices. Whoop. Okay, come on. I know you don't really love the idea of streaming RPGs, but I think you're barreling towards streaming an RPG. I am. Skies of Arcadia is going to be the thing that breaks me open, because once I know it's viable, Chrono Trigger, Radical Dreamers, Chrono Cross, Super Mario RPG. We're going to get wild and weird. We might even play some Final Fantasies. Okay.
What does he think he's doing?
Those treads are gone. Stream the shit out of some Yakuza's, Robin, or not. And those are RPGs, really. Yeah, and we'll be playing an RPG Yakuza somewhere down the line. We have to. We gotta play Yakuza Like a Dragon. Ooh, off. Yeah, we could play some indie RPGs, too. That'd be a lot of fun. Ow! I would love to beat off for you. There, I said it. Jesus Christ, why did I say that out loud? My filter is terrible. I just have to make the joke. I have to make the joke. If I don't make the joke, I will die. Brian got me talking about Off the other day because he rolled up to my DMs like, is Off Kafka-esque? A third faction appears. The Jackers, the Crankers, and the Beaters. No! Gosh darn it. Okay, I really gotta do a jump for that. Let's see. Yeah, we already have good range. Yeah, you know what? Automod, very fair, right? The thing about beating off in public is it feels like it takes longer than doing it by yourself. It does. Damn it. I can't get the hits I need. So maybe this means we need to do this. Yeah. Okay, let's back up enough that we can do this.
What do you think you're doing? Hurry up and close the hatch!
Ow. No. Aw. And that's our first death. Hey! That's a good way to end the stream, isn't it? Our first game over screen. Oh god, that's sinister. But then again, after beating the game, we already know how dark this game can get. Alright, so that's the plan. We'll play some Yakuza. We'll play some Misadventures of Trombone. Those are the next two games. And sometime while we're playing Yakuza 3, we're going to start up either Luigi's Mansion or Parasite Eve. Which I am really excited about. We never have to feel shy about beating off in front of this crowd of jackers and crankers. Yep. This is a no-shame territory. We will all beat off together as friends. And we'll hold hands while we do it. What is... Let's shut up and move on with our lives. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I've been Robin Airjack without a C, and will continue to be so for the foreseeable future. Hey, this has been Mega Man Legends. I hope you enjoyed. Oh my god. Ooh, wait.
All right, listen up. Drop everything and give me your undivided attention. In about an hour, we'll be arriving at our destination, Catalox Island. Double check your equipment readings and make sure everything's in working order.
That scene isn't... That area isn't seen in the entirety of the game.
Same as the last one. I swear this treasure will be ours or my name's not Bond. Let's do it!
You thanked us for coming. I sure did. I don't remember that scene being there. Oh my god! Blood serve bots. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna let it run while we talk. Yeah, if you want to support the channel, I could really use it. Ko-fi.com/AndrewJack, Patreon.com/AndrewJack. You can also subscribe on Twitch. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube as well, so that you get notified when new VODs pop up. VODs are available in perpetuity on both Twitch and YouTube. And if you enjoy this stream and you think you got some friends who are into streaming, and there you go, bonk. If you got friends who you think will enjoy the stream, tell them. Bring them along. If they fit the vibe, they're like, I've never known a better group of chatters around here. Like, everybody's so warm and welcoming and ready to be there for people while also being like genuinely emotionally responsible and fun and decent and kind and funny and weird. It's good shit. So, one last time, thank you all for coming. Get hydrated, get vaccinated, get masked up. Hey, be good, be safe, be awesome, and be gone. Mega bye!